Welcome to Ask a Pennsylvania Dutchman. My name is Chris LaRose, and this here is Doug Maidenford, our resident Pennsylvania Dutchman. How you doing today?
Hey, I'm doing all right. We're back with another one, baby. What do we got this time?
Well, I was in a coffee shop the other day.
Yeah?
And I'm standing in line, and this person in front of me, they start rattling off something indecipherable about coffee. I figured out that it was something about $11 worth of coffee. And I thought, whoa, what are you buying for the whole office?
Yeah.
And so they come out, and there's one little, you know,
cup?
Yeah,
I think it's called a cup.
A cup, yeah. One little cup of something, must have been gold-plated coffee, I don't know.
For $11, I hope
$11. So it's, I'd like a mocha latte frappuccino grande soy triple.
Yeah, I'm familiar with this stuff.
Well, I'm not the only one, apparently, who wonders about this stuff. So our question today comes in from Chris Miller, formerly of Lock Haven, and currently of Kalispell, Montana.
Okay. That name sounds familiar.
Well, it should. Chris says, I used to make your coffee at Avenue 209.
I know who this guy is. Yeah, what's he want to know?
What is your take on this fancy coffee fad?
Well, you kind of just laid it all on the table there. I don't know when we got into this country where we got to the point where we're spending more than $2 for a cup of coffee. Coffee is, you know, when you drink. For me, I get so worked up I can't even talk now.
You probably had too much coffee.
No, I want a cup of coffee. I want coffee. So coffee, I like cream and sugar in mine, a little bit of sugar. That's all it should be. But I've gone into these places like Starbucks and these other places, and you walk in there and the menu is the whole wall. I don't even know what the hell I'm looking at when I go in there.
Well, you gotta have a degree to figure out.
Yeah, I think you do. They should have like a flow chart, so you gotta go here, then to here, then to here. But doing no better, I'm looking at this thing, and I go up to the counter and I say, I'd like a cup of coffee. Well, then you go into this question, then they got all these questions for you. First off, you're talking to a barista. Where the hell's that come from? But anyway, they say, okay, what size? All right, so I tell them.
I'd like a medium, a venti.
Yeah, you say, well, I'd like a medium. Oh, you mean a venti? I said, no, I mean a medium. A grande? No, godverdamme, I want a medium coffee. I have to point to the size cup. It's to this point now. Okay, so then they say, would you like XXXX? It's like, no, I want cream and sugar. Would you like your cream, yeah, I don't even know the term for it, where they put the air through it and puff it up. No, I want cream. and sugar, here's my $2. But I stand in line like you did, and these people are in front of me, and I could drink a cup of coffee and have it finished by the time they're done ordering their first cup.
Yeah, well, nothing really bugs me more than I go in trying to buy a coffee, and I gotta stand in line behind 3 people that are ordering something that takes 45 minutes each to make.
That's true. They have to take your name and write it on your cup, and you gotta go wait.
You got a special order coffee now.
You gotta go wait, and then they'll say, Susie, and then you gotta go, Godverdamme, man, what are we doing?
We ought to have the express line for the people that drink normal coffee.
That people that drink coffee, and then all the other yahoos that come in that want a soy latte, almond milk, Godverdamme, I don't know, pumpkin spice, whatever. What are we doing?
And there's a whole lot you can do with $11 instead of a coffee, right in there, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of these people spend it there. They get one of these every morning. Godverdamme, that must be $400 or $500 by the end of the month just in coffee alone. Well, I guess, you know what, I gotta step back and say, hey, if you're gonna spend your money that way, that's fine. I just think there's a lot of other things you could do with $500 a month. You know.
Well, maybe we ought to invest in a coffee shop.
Maybe we should. Pennsylvania Dutch. Yeah, but I couldn't do it because if the person came up,
that's unethical.
If I was a barista all of a sudden, and this woman or somebody came up to me and I ordered, I'd like a grande mochaccino with pumpkin spice and cinnamon.
They'd get coffee.
I'd go behind the curtain, I'd pour coffee, I'd put it there, and I'd make some noises like. And I say, there you go, ma'am. I don't know what the hell they want. It's like a bar room. They got all the flavored syrups and all that.
You know what? I think they probably don't even know what they want either. I bet you, since this is so complicated, mind you, it is pretty complicated.
It's intimidating.
They probably come in, see the list of everything, the flow chart, the graph of how you build a perfect mocha cappuccino.
Yeah, whatever these
They
things
probably just looked online, just go say these words, and after your 5-minute sentence of what your coffee is. They just get whatever they gave you. You know, maybe all the coffees are the exact same thing. What if it's one latte, and no matter what you order, they give you the same thing?
So you're telling me you think there's a coffee conspiracy out there?
There could be. You ever think about it?
No, because I just drink regular coffee.
Oh, all right. Well, we'll find out.
Hey, you know, there should be a Pennsylvania Dutch coffee. Maybe that's, you know, they have these names, but you go into Starbucks. I think we should petition Starbucks
the Shaky Dutchman.
The Shaky Dutchman with extra caffeine.
Alrighty.
Hey, that was a good question. Thanks, Chris.
Yeah,
and,
thanks.
If you enjoy your fancy coffees, that's fine with me. But for me and my house, we'll drink Maxwell Haas with a little bit of cream.
Yeah.
And sugar.
And sugar. All right. Well, thank you, folks. This is Ask a Pennsylvania Dutchman. Tune in next time, and Mock's good.
Mock's good. If you have a question, why you have to email us at bustapa@yahoo.com.